Okay, so small reminder before I start my video, please subscribe if you are interested and leave a comment to help improve my video. Thanks! Hello, and tonight we're gonna play Scarlet Hollow. I say tonight because, well, I'm recording it at the middle of the night. Episode 1, Monday. The scariest day of the week, apparently, for most people. I don't know why. Well, perhaps it's because of the capitalism construct of workday, but who knows? So, this is a horror visual novel. I hope you are ready for what we're gonna see in the next 30 minutes. So first, let's check around the title screen. I see an accessibility button here. For open Daisylix for Deja Vu. Interesting. Now here's how you know it's a good game. It has a accessibility access. Of course, yeah, that's not all to determine if a game is good or not, but it's one of the important aspects that needs to be considered when making a game. So, let's go play it, shall we? So, quick info, I actually have played a little bit for around 10 minutes, but apparently the video is not recorded, so play again. I basically knew what would happen in the next 10 minutes of this video, 10 or 15 minutes. So first, we have to enter our name. Look at the design of the name thing. It looks really nice. I love it. Different from most of the visual novel I have played. So, name. We should give a beautiful name for this horror game. I mean, we need those spicy, creepy feeling. I'll go with Bob. No, of course not. We'll go with Audrey. Kinda, how do you say it? Perfect for this theme. You live in the city of... Why, of course, Scarlet Hollow. Okay, I'm gonna change the city. How about Terrorose? Gender, should we go with he or him? Or they or them? Or she or her? Does not impact gameplay. Interesting. I'll just gonna randomly choose. I'll go with they or them. There we go. And now we have to choose two traits. This is the part where it really differs from the most visual novel I ever played. It now feels like a horror survival thanks to this trait choosing. I'll go with mystical and keen eyes. Let's go! Choosing those traits enable you to, well, unlock more options of the game. And look at the design, the art design of this game. It really feels like you're riding on a bus. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment, you are hazy on the details of where exactly here is. confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in city depots that felt unsafe, even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. I mean, why not? A holiday? Or no, it's the funeral of her mother. Your aunt seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You are almost in Scarlet Hollow. Ah, the stranger. So anyway, I was saying, this weird stranger. He's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You are not even sure he stopped when you start to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation. You was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because you was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. Sounds awesome? No. Wait, what? What is wrong with you? Well, I'm trying not to be judgmental here, as long of course the action hasn't been done yet. So I'll remain silent. You do your best to keep a blank face. Waking up and by extension accidentally giving him permission to keep talking to you was a mistake. So this girl comes up to us swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. By the way, I really love the cursor. Look at that, it really blends well with the game, how do you say it? Theme? I don't know, I'm not an English speaker, forgive me if I mistakenly say something. She actually hit my friend and he said it hurt a lot. So I guess she really was mad though, and not just playing, indeed. But she kept swinging and she was getting closer and closer to the edge. So soon enough, she lost her balance and fell to the harbor with all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh, but we fished her out and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend, after that, and we have been on and off for about a year. So it is pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago she tried to break up with me, like for real. And jeez, you ever just get so mad you just like wanna kill somebody? Smile and pretend he didn't just say that? Nah. You know, I'm basically being those consultant here. That's what I always do. Okay, all the time? What is wrong with you? Let's not be judgmental, as I say. Never felt that way, no. All the time. Interesting, smile and pretend he didn't just say that. Well, of course, I don't know, let's go with my own self. Well, there are times when, yeah, I get so mad that I will probably kill, not really, I will probably punch that person real hard. Like those pedophiles, you know, making me mad. But let's see. Probably not kill. To kill is a strong word. Never felt that way, no. You are young. You'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart one day. It changes a person. Makes them think things they never thought they could. Well, somebody broke my heart, but I didn't think to kill that person at all. In fact, I'm fine. Honestly, could have killed that woman. Interesting indeed. Anyway, she is giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. Interesting. But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, so I might just wind up to a bus to New York or something instead. Always wanted to go there. Now here's where Kenai plays the role. Do you love her enough to make this work? You were so worked up by the thought of losing her that you want to kill her. But now that she is giving birth to a child you created together, you're planning on running off? That is... I don't know, I'm not supposed to judge you. But that is pretty strange. Even if you love her, think about whether that love is strong enough that you'll be able to handle raising a kid together. Look at that, you're starting to play your phone. I don't know. Either you really doesn't want to listen to me, or it's a method for you to cope your own self. Running from all the things, that is the method you use to cope with yourself. Or perhaps, as I said before, you were just like this. Think about how your actions are going to impact his life and whether removing yourself will be better for him in the long run. Yeah, good stuff to think about. But anyway, see? Where do you say you were headed? Now here is the part. As I said before, 11 to 15 minutes. We are 10 to 15 minutes. We are at 11 or 12 minutes now. And this is the part where I end the video. The previous video, the previous recording actually, so I don't know what would happen next. Let's be mystical. I'm returning to my ancestral home. My mother fled from her destiny there many years ago, but now that both she and her sister are departed from this world, I can feel it calling me back. After all those talk of killing and leaving someone behind, you are now the one being uncomfortable? Interesting. The young man anxiously shifted in his seat. For one perceptible moment, it is his turn to feel uncomfortable before he catches himself and heartily laughs. Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler as they call it in the mountains. That is the only other stop until this bus turns around. So if you aren't getting off at my stop, you must be headed up that way. Almost nobody ever goes there. I'm usually alone on the bus by now, though actually I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see, and there are always a job listing or two on the boards around here. Never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are. Thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. Haven't heard from them in a while, now that I think about it. I should see if they are on Facebook, see how they are doing up there. Well, considering the genre of this visual novel, they are dead. He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something. Okay, automatically automatically skip. This is me. Lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Sure, indeed. You have something for me. Ah, dripping bags of peanuts. Dripping bag peanuts, not bags. Boiled peanut. Got 'em at a gas station a few buses back. Noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they drip all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Screw you and your peanuts. No thanks, take the peanuts. Nice, I love boiled peanuts. Eat the peanuts. I don't think that is a good idea. I'll just take the peanuts. Thanks. You are welcome. And with that, I'll leave you. Safe travel, friend. Safe travel to you too. And now we are going to Scarlet Hollow. And just like that, the stranger is gone. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Or no. Hold you. Almost there. Ah, it's really pretty. I really love the look of this scene. Oh my god. It really feels like I'm in a horror story. With all this strange, cryptic, mysterious place. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in the front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it is a kiosk. So for a small town like this, you are amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. Interesting. Speaking about kiosk, I just remember my childhood when I was still, I don't know, perhaps 3 years old. Back then I really loved to eat fried squid. There's this kiosk in Australia. I don't know, I don't really remember where. That me and my mother and I, that's more like it. Yeah, we used to walk to this fried squid kiosk and I really enjoy eating from there. It's really delicious. Until now, one of my favorite food is probably fried squid. Which is unhealthy. Or healthy, I don't know. But it tastes good. All of it. Oh, I really miss that kiosk. You know, one day when I'm a big person, I don't know, perhaps I wouldn't be. But yeah, I would be. I know that. When I'm becoming a big person, I'm gonna go there and eat some of those fried squids. I'm sure that this country will change. Hey Audrey, hello there. You must be Audrey's cousin. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She is your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. Offer her your boiled peanut as a condolence. Actually, that's a really bad idea. No. Well, I will probably do that, or no. I don't know. This sounds like the 3 option I will do. I'll just gonna give my condolence then. So sorry for your loss, Tabitha. Oh, why are you looking like that? Let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the Dusty Relic. Dusty Relic? It's a pretty interesting car. I don't know. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you are in and the road you are on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. You know, I never think of getting a car. First, because I don't really like driving it. Second, I cannot drive a car. Third, I prefer a bike. And fourth, it's not within my budget. Like I have a budget. Okay, let's go. Doesn't take much driving before the only signs of Have we read this? I think we have. I'm just gonna skip it. Dialogue options. Labored Explorer can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Interesting. How are you holding up? I guess we are both members of the Mamma mia. You know what? Yep. That totally didn't work. That will probably works a little bit on me, but no, on that person. Yeah, I'm just testing the water. Your cousin turns to stare at you, an icy hatred in her eyes. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. She turns back the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. So... the funeral. It's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Uh-huh. Need any help planning? Yeah, so your cousin seems like the serious type. Uh-huh, okay then. Tense and icy, so those jokes doesn't do the job. That's an it's a real dark joke, oh my god. How are you holding up? Have we ever actually met? I'm pretty sure this is the first time, right? Okay, your mom to thank for that, or had, I guess. Oh. I can sense a deep scar in our bloodline. A gaping maw intent on consuming itself to oblivion. I only hope we can mend it during our time together here. Good for you. Uh-huh. How are you holding up? Fine. Keen eye. Yeah, are you sure? You seems tense. Are you sure you're alright? You seems tense, you know. You know you can talk to me, right? I went through something similar when my own mom passed. Uh-huh. You quickly apologize. I'm sorry, I know that's probably not what you're looking to hear right now. Okay. Let's continue driving then. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car is up this steep mountain road. And here it is. It looks pretty ruined and it's near a cliff. And why is there it looks like a smiling face. That's a window, I know, but it looks like a smiling face if you look. Okay, yeah, that's a window. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate, the old family homestead. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to dingy apartments in grey cities. This really looks unsafe, by the way. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning underneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what is in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. Oh my. This really looks like one of those mansions where you will get murdered, I'm just saying. As soon as you enter, you are hit with a blast of dusty air. Hey, a dog. Can I pet the dog? Like this? Pet it. Oh, the dog is in 2 pictures. Interesting. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you have been alive. Each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear door creaks on their hinge and the acts and moans of ancient floorboard as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family humble estate. Indeed, humble indeed. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floor have been known to give out. Okay then. If you know what is good for you, you'll stick to your room, bathroom, the kitchen, and hallway, I guess. Ah, I get a private bathroom. Interesting. But only the hallway you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. So you live here. It's beautiful, I must agree it is. Even though it looks ruined or destroyed, it has its own beauty. It is. The estate was the prized jewel of this region for a long time. It is quite a magnificent piece of architecture even now. Shall we take our tour? We shall. Follow me. Okay then. Guide me through the house. Show me all the good things you have. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen! On Wednesday, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. Walden recommends socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. I read it as take, sorry. Oh, what is that? Is that a cat? Yeah, it is. Oh my god. Come here, kitty, let me pet you. If you need any food, there's fixing for peanut butter and jelly. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Okay then. Oh, and you can access the garden through here, but it is pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip: some explore options. Why do I read it as oceans? Prevent you from taking others. Okay then, choose carefully. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna go with my trade, like I choose those trade so I can use them. Mystical and keen eye. I can feel nature reclaiming this place. Okay, geez, I get it. You think it is messy? No. I think it is beautiful. I'll tell Janie to be more throughout this week, but you should know there's only so much anyone can do with a country house this old. It is always gonna be a little grimy and worn, unlike your slick city apartments. If a little dirt bothers you, you're gonna have a rough time this week. Uh-huh. Is there somewhere in town to buy food? Yeah, that is important question, because if we only eat peanut butter and jelly, I don't think we can survive. Uh-huh. There's a general store, there's also a dinner. I usually order my food in bulk online though, so I wouldn't be going with you. General store? How very folksy. Wait, it's very folksy? Really? Oh, I guess I'm those folksy people then. But I'm your guest. Okay, sweet. Thanks. Cool, good talk. What if I want? No, let's not. Awesome, I love peanut butter and jelly. How do you know it was one of my favorites? I didn't, but good for you. Alright, what is next? What is next on the tour? Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Yep, I already saw it. Pet the cat. Let's ask the question first. Fro, see, I told you, do not try to pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Fro or fro. Pet the cat anyways, let's respect the cat. Shall we move on? The bathroom awaits. You once again follow Tabitha through a long dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it will get easier to navigate this space, but for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It is a bathroom. All white outside. Do what you must if you must. Well, it is a nice... Oh. I don't like the sound, the lighting. Oh, holy frick, the look of it. It really is a horror visual novel. Very lovely. It is a nasty, wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corner of the room, and mystery stains paint on the floor. You know what? I have to end this video right here. It's been around 30 minutes, so it wouldn't be very too long for you to watch the video. I'll see you later tomorrow in the next part of Scarlet Hollow, episode 1, Monday. Bye bye.